Hello and welcome to the library's web tutorial about how to use ARTstor. ARTstor is one of our wonderful databases on offer through the OCAC library. When you log in, you have access to over 1 million images from other academic institutions and museum collections from all over the world. You can easily browse images, search, and even see some submissions from your fellow students and faculty members here at OCAC. To get you started on ARTstor, I'm going to give you a brief introduction of how to get registered and the login process. After that, we'll do a couple of sample searches to get your feet wet as to how to use this wonderful resource. Accessing ARTstor from the library's website is very easy. You need to select the Database tab from the top menu, and you'll see that ARTstor is the first one on the list. You can also access ARTstor through your internet browser by typing artstor.org, and you'll be relocated to this page here. On the top right-hand corner, you're going to see ARTstor Digital Library. Enter here. This is where you click to get started. Here you will be asked whether or not you want to log in or register. If you do not have a current ARTstor account, you will need to press register. Then it asks you a few questions such as your email address, a password that you would like to use, and what academic role you play at OCAC. You have to register at OCAC in order to start your ARTstor account. That means one of the computers in the lab, in the library, or even a mobile device if you're using the OCAC Wi-Fi. Otherwise, you won't be able to get a free account. After you've registered from an OCAC computer, you may log into ARTstor anywhere remotely that you want. Just keep in mind that every 120 days, ARTstor is going to ask you for a new login, a new registration. That way it knows that you're a current student. Once you've created a login account for ARTstor, you'll be prompted to log in. With your password, the password that you created. Then you simply log in, and you'll know that you're logged in indicated by this Welcome to ARTstor with your username. Now you're free to search the catalog, browse collections, and get started generally using this image database. Before we do an image search, I'd like to first draw your attention to the shared shelf collections available at the Oregon College of Art and Craft. The first one in the list here is Oregon College of Art and Craft BFA Theses. When you open that, it's a little redundant, but you're taken to a list of all of our shared shelf collections. So reselect the BFA Theses to view works from students in years past for their thesis work. This is an excellent image to complement the actual reading of the theses themselves available in the library. If you see an image that you're interested in checking out, you can double-click, and you'll be taken to the larger image, which you can save, manipulate, zoom in, gather information from with this little eye here. Clicking the eye gives you more information about the particular image that you're viewing. It'll tell you the creator, the title of the piece, the material, and in some cases, notes on the thesis itself. You can close the image by clicking the X at the top left-hand corner. The shared shelves on ARTstor are especially important for you to know about because they showcase the work of students and faculty and specific images that faculty want to share with the students here at OCAC. So it's school specific and it's from our community to you. To search the main collection of ARTstor, you can go back to the home page and use the search box in the top left-hand corner and type in any query you might be interested in. If I wanted to look for images related to Picasso, I would simply type in the name and hit go. ARTstor has brought back 633 results for Picasso. You can even see a filter panel on the left-hand side of the page that lets me know what kind of classification and geography might be related to some of these queries. If I was interested in paintings related to Picasso, I could select that classification. My results have been pared down to 85. Now, not all of them are actually by Pablo Picasso. As you can see, we have something by Cezanne, Liechtenstein, and more. But we can browse through the image results and see what ARTstor has brought back for us. In this representation of Guernica, we can look at it a little closer and observe the photograph. Below the picture, you'll see some options here, different buttons where you can zoom in by pressing plus, zooming out, hit minus. You can also rotate the picture, and more, including printing, saving, and so on. Here is the eye again, give you more information about the image, the particular creator who was the photographer of this painting, a description, the repository, the source, and other material, including the copyright rights. Oh, hello again. Well, that was your quick introduction to searching in ARTstor. Remember, there are other places to search for images as well, right here in the library. There are more advanced features to ARTstor, some that I can go over with you if you visit me in the library, and some that I might make some tutorials for later, involving starting an image group, browsing image groups, exporting to PowerPoint, things like that. Very, very wonderful database, ARTstor. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed this brief tutorial and introduction to searching with ARTstor. Thank you!